All right, ladies. So if you're here, it's because I see some potential in bringing you on BIGO. Thank you for coming to this group to learn more about it. So on this app, first thing I have to tell you guys, it's very important that you know there is no nudity. There's no lingerie. There's no bikinis unless you're in a pool or at a beach. There's no, I wear a lot of sundresses and spandex, things like that, things like this girl has on, because you won't get banned for wearing these type of things. So there's no twerking and things like that, no extra shit. I'll show you ways to do it later. If you're interested in that, let me know. But for the most part, how they thirst trap is doing things like this. How this girl is doing, just standing there in a seductive pose, not doing too much. Sometimes they do too much, but not doing too much, and just collecting gifts. You see how much gifts are being thrown at her? So if this girl can make upwards of, looking at her numbers, she makes about $7,000 to $10,000 a month doing this. I know that you girls can do it way better.
My brother
So this is a
voice,
guy who does
he's
a lot
ready
of
to get
panels wrapped
treacherous. He
around
don't want to be
the
nice. He don't want to
second
be nice.
out
He
of the
trying so
three
bad to
lanes
get a
you could
bitch.
go on
So
BIGO.
now
This
we
is
about to
Ratchet
get
TV,
cold.
guys. Welcome to the ghetto. There's a big
Open
ghetto
up the fountain.
ratchet lane on BIGO where you
My man
just
Don
like
Rich.
stir drama, roast each other, and
Hey,
people
the real
think it's
super.
entertaining and you get
What's
Hey,
paid. So
up?
this is
what's
super. He
up?
How you
makes
doing?
24,000 a
You
month,
doing
How you
good?
Doing
doing?
guys.
good.
We doing
24,000 a month,
good.
Oh,
It's
just
big.
stirring up shit,
Cam
making
up. We don't want
drama,
to look at a bitch.
and
Cam
gifting.
your ass back
So
up. You about to
listen,
go. You see
listen to
motherfucker
this shit.
redhead over there looking like a
Okay,
goddamn cherry
here.
bomb.
Number
And when
five,
you go
cam
into
up,
this
bitch,
panel,
or get
guys,
out.
please cam up, because you look crazy when
Oh,
you
girl, just
come
get
up on
out.
their live and you don't want to show who
By
you are.
number 3, Cam your ass up.
Number two, get your funky ass out of here, bitch.
Hey,
Number
number 4.
Oh,
five, get
hold on.
your
Oh, I heard
nasty ass
Gucci
out of
trying
here.
to link with it.
Oh,
So we
look at
gonna
that baby. What the
hold on,
fuck is that little baby doing up, bitch?
Kick that motherfucker.
Your fat head, swole head, motherfucker.
really quick. Hold
Comments
on, real.
flying. He always gets gifted. Ratchet
Oh, Gucci,
TV.
he
Number
say he
number
coming to
four, take
read.
And
that,
then the
take that.
last type of thing you could do on Bigo is actually have a show. So we covered Thirst Trapping Lane, we covered Ratchet TV Lane, entertainment, and now we're covering having an actual show. This guy is a fucking guru when it comes to cryptocurrency. He has flyers, he promotes it all the time, as he should. This is what you should be doing to build an audience on a specific show that you are doing. Every day at 8 a.m., Monday to Friday, you can find Sir Baka doing his How to Join Cryptocurrency class. So if you guys want to learn about this, please join his. I'll give you his ID so you can learn that too. His beginner class is Friday. I'll be there this Friday. But this is what you should be doing mainly, is have a show that's based on whatever talent or whatever the fuck. I don't care if you're cooking, doing makeup, doing hair, whatever it is, Monday to Friday at a specific time consistently. They can find you so people know when to gift you and you can build an audience. And this is how you will succeed the best on BIGO. So this is your pay chart. I'll send this to you. The only columns you need to pay attention to are the mandatory hours, increased gifted beans, and the commission you make. So for example, if you did 30 hours at the bottom and you got at least 40,000 beans or quote unquote likes, you'll make $640. So the goal is to try to get as many people as you can to send you as many gifts as you can so you can climb up this board and make as much as you can every month, and also do your hours to make that money. So on the first page, when you enter the app, you're on the popular live page, and you're just, you can see who's nearby. If you press nearby too, I do that. But this is the popular page. So if you scroll down, it shows you the real-time heat list. If you press that, that shows you who's doing the best at the hour right now in the United States. So it's good to watch them and see what's popping, see what's actually working on the app and how you can do similar things. But if you go down, you can see who's in a solo, because it will say, it won't say anything, but you can see who's in a panel. A solo is when you're by yourself in a live. So if you look, I'll scroll up. Let me find someone in a solo. This is my friend. She's in a solo. She usually does rapping, a lot of rapping in her live, Rap and Chill. She has 258 people she raps, and people gift her for that. It's a talent-based thing. But if you go to
He's
someone
Okay.
not.
like this,
He's
you see I'm
not.
on a
How old
panel
are
with
you?
more
He's
than one
not.
person.
How
This
old
is
are you?
super.
I'm 19.
We'll get back to him.
Bitch.
He's
Oh,
very
girl,
entertaining, and
girl.
that's what he does in his lives. Or you have people who are actually competing with people, and it'll say line next to their name. And when people are competing with each other, they're basically just seeing who can get the most gifts in the time. You see the countdown in the middle, and whoever gets the most gifts wins. So that's a competition. Called a PK. We'll get back to that. But this is your popular page. This is what happens on the live page, that first button with the envelope. If you press the next button, this is a globe, right? If the next button shows you every country. If you go up and press more where the country is, you can see each country. It's crazy because you can interact with people in every country. If you speak more than one language, please go over or go to these countries and network, because the more people you know, the more money you will make. It's so important to press. Please make sure that you guys are pressing that. Now, if you press the next button, that's a live button. This is where you go live at. So you see the top where it says change cover. You can change your cover. I suggest you do this. Make it a good picture or a thirst trap or, I don't know, a picture or whatever. People fighting on YouTube. The next is the title. See where I have BIGO tutorial? I'm deleting it. You could put, I don't know, thirst trap and twerking and cooking, or they fighting. Something that'll grab their attention. You put that there next. You select tags because tags are important. Now the bottom, multi-guest is where you bring up more than one person, similar to like Clubhouse and shit. Live is a solo. It's just you on the camera. You're not bringing other people up. These first two are the only ways that you can make money for your hours. The last ones, audio and gaming, you can do to just make money, but you're not doing your hours that you're required to do for the month unless you do solo or multi. So real quick though, so the last button, you see where the 78 is at on mine? The last button is where you find your profile. Now, this is not your profile yet. This is a page where it goes to almost to it. You could post from here in your messages and other shit. I'll tell you later. But your profile is when you click your picture up at the top. When you click a picture at the top, this is your profile, guys. You'll see an ID under your name. You'll see how many fans you have, XYZ. And if you press the little box with the pencil up at the top, that's where you edit. So you can change your pictures, unclick post updated photos and become cover automatically. Make sure you do that. I'll tell you why later. But please change your BIGO ID immediately from numbers. If you have it as numbers, change it to something that's easy to find. Mine is Bongod. Even though my name is Bonnie Godiva, my ID is Bongod. So make sure your name and your ID are both changed and are good for people to find. So if you're going to go to, just chilling, thirst trapping lane, you can do this type of thing where you're just chilling, interacting with people and directing their gifts. Like this girl is just telling them, I need to get to 5 stars. You see that 4-star at the top up there where it says 4-star? If you press it, it shows you how far she is from 5 stars. She has 9,800, but she needs 10,000. Okay, so she needs to get to that 5-star. So she's going to keep asking people, send gifts. I'm almost there to that 5-star. I'm just chilling, blah, 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 XYZ. Dressed cute, quote unquote, and interacting with people. Listening to music and dancing a little bit. And people who, we're going to get guys that thirst traps and just want to talk to us. So you're really just getting into gift while they talk to you. So this is just the chilling, thirst trapping lane. We all could do this. I do this sometimes, but I also tap into these other lanes that I'm about to get into because the more lanes you do, the better. So sometimes I'm chilling like this. I get my goal like she did, 5 stars, and I'm out. But otherwise, you guys can do whatever you want. You can be a puppet. You can have a show that nobody knows what you look like. You can be dressed like Superman. Like, look at this puppet, and she kills it on here. She already has 1 million beans, and this is a new account, 700 people watching. But you have to be entertaining. It could be workout shows. It could be painting, drawing. It could be doing, a combination of ratchet and creative. This is like, it's somewhere in between. So whatever you guys are going to do, we can work on it. We'll work on what your show is going to be about, how you can be successful. But as long as you know how to work the app and you know what type of things you're doing to be entertaining, to grab people, it does not matter. You can have a specific talent, or you can be a comedian, or just somebody that's, entertaining to watch. So I hope I see you soon. I do have some ideas for all you guys, men and women. Everything is available to you. And I hope that we make some money soon. So in summary, I have a calendar of events that me and my family members do every month. Everybody has their days, what they do, different days. There's my day, Monday and Wednesday, 1 p.m. One of the things I do. All you need to do to become a host is download the app BIGO Live, make a page, and send it to me, and I'll set up an audition.